Hi. So I want to talk to you today around the concept of purchase price around M&A. So I was giving a talk at George Washington University last night, and one of the questions around the purchase price of a company, the discount or the premium we need to pay. So I'm an M&A integration person. I'll give you a proper introduction later on at the end of this video, but I want to come at this from an integration viewpoint. So just thinking about the purchase price, let's say being $100 million, the value of a company, we are going to do some certain things to that company. We're going to put them together potentially in a certain way. We're going to run them in a certain way, which creates synergies that we're going to create. There's cost synergies, efficiencies we're going to do. We're going to spend some money putting the company together, and then we're going to reap some revenue synergies. We're going to increase sales, increase the profit of our products and services. And so those synergies that we create are going to change the discounted cash flow. They're going to change the cash flow of the business over the next 3, 5, 7 years, whatever we decide to do our cash flow over, and therefore change the value of the business. And so a business might be potentially, if we argue about it, worth $100 million. And we might be willing to pay 110 million. The reason there's a difference is because we believe we can do extra things with that company and create more value. And that's where I come in. And so just thinking about that, quite regularly, we don't come to agreement between the two company purchase price because a company believes that they're worth 110 and we don't believe we can create that value. Where there's a gap, then we're happy to pay the additional gap and create the value and therefore make profit. So in that instance, hopefully, we believe that the business might be trying to be sold at 100 million, but we might be able to deliver $120 million of value. We're sure that we can deliver 110, potentially up to 120, and therefore we have a negotiation range between 90 and 110. And if we pay up to 109, we're pretty sure we're going to make money. And then it's down to me having planned the integration, the strategy, in each of the work streams and functions and areas, what we're going to do, how we're going to run the company, then actually setting up the integration management office and delivering those things. And so pre-deal, what we're doing is making, good estimations of what the cost will be for putting certain systems together, to restructuring the business, to increasing sales, to going out to customers, thinking about the customer overlap, which I've discussed in other videos. All of these things, I'll do specific or have done specific videos on them. But at the moment, we're just talking generally about that valuation. Now, obviously, there are corporate finance people. You've got a head of M&A. You hire a person from JP Morgan who will help you take you through the deal process, and you hire a finance person, my background's finance, but specifically a valuation person. You might have them internally or you hire one. And so you've got the cash flow of your business plus the potential cash flow of the business we're buying. Obviously, that's an estimate going into the future. And then our integration budget changes that will affect those cash flows. And that's what we're about here. And that's what we're discussing here. So if you've got any questions, really happy to answer them. Just let me know in the subject below or send me an email. My email address is over there. Now, having talked about the topic of M&A integration, valuation, discounted cash flows and the integration plan, now I'd like to introduce myself. So I'm Danny Davis. I help plan and run integrations from small to large, small private equity roll-ups. I've done quite a few tech deals recently through to larger deals, billion, 2 billion, 4 billion, 6 billion, 10, 20, 30 countries. I've been a guest speaker at London Business School for 17 years now, and I've written the book M&A Integration. So any questions around M&A integration, pre-deal or post-deal, give me a call. I'm happy to help.